And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. Which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
Welcome back after these messages. Shalom, family, shalom. So I'm back. So, the last live I did, that was for yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that. And then today I was supposed to drop this for y'all. So, how to study the scriptures revised lesson is now up in the online school, also up in the VIP as promised. Trying to upgrade whatever lessons that I've done a while ago that needed to be filtered, especially from the New Testament. So this one here is heavy, new stuff added, just crazy, man. Crazy. It's funny because when I put stuff together, sometimes I don't even realize, like, I end up, as I'm going through the lesson, other stuff hits me at the same time. So as I was going through this lesson and actually doing the video, it's crazy how things just came together, and the spirit was just, man, the truth is wonderful. Wisdom is everything, man. Wisdom is everything, and this one right here is definitely needed. And I'm glad that I redid this one, filtered out whatever New Testament. I didn't really have a lot of New Testament stuff in there, but definitely had to filter that and brought a lot of great scriptures in, understanding in, and how to study the scriptures is so important, and especially now that I understand that New Testament, man, is truly a book of trash. And like I always say, if you press that book up against the other, you will see how demonic that New Testament is. And that is the key to truly study and help you study. Got to get the foundation, what they call the Old Testament, the First Testament, the only Testament. So this one is definitely a banger. Y'all gonna definitely enjoy that, man. The spirit of wisdom was really working. And you're gonna see, like, look, truth is the truth. It will always be the truth. You know, even though these devils try to change things and try to deceive us with that new book, but the foundation is everything, man. Home is home. Ain't no place like home, right? Heard that before, right? Wizard of Oz. Ain't no place like home. Once you get grounded in the truth, yo, ain't no place like home, man. And that's why it is our heritage, the law. So removing that, you're removing who we are when you remove that. So How to Study, man, is now up in the online school, also up in the VIP, plus the link below in this live for those that may want to just get it solo or whatever like that. You know, another banger, man. All praises to the Most High, man. Truth is truth. Gotta get it. The next project I will be dropping for this month, what y'all chose, would be that movie breakdown. You better call Tyrone. Shalom, sis. Yeah, so next I'll be dealing with this Tyrone joint. Probably have that ready for y'all by this weekend. No later than Monday, but definitely by this weekend or whatever. Crazy. I seen some stuff as usual, mind blowing stuff, and it just amazes me that Jamie is the one that actually produced that film. So these people are behind everything in our ear, especially those that are, you know, dealing with those kind of people. They're definitely in their ear, and they definitely have a hand in it, and you can see their hand. Once you understand, like the scripture says, and it's in here too, man. That's the crazy thing. You're gonna see in this lesson how, like, yo, the Most High is really talking to us. He is really talking to his people. It is not a book for everyone. Meaning, like, yeah, everyone can read it, learn how to be righteous from it. Yes, absolutely. But it is talking to a particular audience, a particular people. And when you finally get it and you understand, it's like, yo, he's talking to us in these times. The Most High knew we would be asleep, right? He knew we would be rocked to sleep. Of course, we would be deceived by the enemy. And it's there. And the crazy thing is, he's the one that set the tone. He's the one set the playing field the way it is. And this is why he is telling us to get wisdom. Get behind that righteousness. That is going to defend you. I'm telling you, that is the battle, family. This is a spiritual battle. Trust me when I tell you. Yeah, we in a physical battle as well, but it is also a spiritual one. And this is why the Most High gave us his spirit, his law, statutes, and commandments. This is our power, and it's always been. That's the rules. Like they say, you know, rules of engagement. There's rules. There's rules to everything. And there's rules in our law for rules of engagement. If y'all listen to me, you have your protection. I made an agreement with you. The Most High fought for us. So Again, the whole idea of the JC character and believing in that, when I see all these people talking about JC, even the foolish Hebrews that still are deceived, but they act like they so wise, but they still calling on the JC character. They still look to that JC character like he's God, and he is not. He is absolutely not. There's no Messiah that was God. Or they didn't have that understanding in the ancient times. They didn't understand that. They didn't have that mindset. They knew the Most High was the it and the all. And we had power with the Father. He is the one who gave Israel power. He is the one that gave Israel wisdom and knowledge and power to get wealth and to be kings and to rule and have rulership. It is him at the end of the day. But the enemy, you gotta consider your enemy. You cannot live in the land of your enemies or be subject to your enemies and not consider their hand. Not consider what they have done or couldn't possibly do. And this is why I say the things that I say. Their hand is in everything else. Everything else. And especially today, it's all coming out. it's all coming out, which is crazy. You know? Shalom, sis. Yeah, the last one was crazy. You gotta watch that one. Nah, I didn't read that yet, family. If you said a couple of people's emails I didn't read yet, family. I've been busy trying to get stuff done, and this situation happened, and I had other stuff, personal stuff going on too, man. But I'll check it though, family. I'll get back to you on that. There's a couple of people I gotta get back to. Nah, I didn't see that though, family. The blood moons, I didn't see that. I think I seen maybe I think I saw something on TikTok. I'm not sure. I think something in Brazil. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody took a picture and then put the JC idol in front of it or something like that. I think I seen something like that. And I was like, okay. But yeah, we got to consider our enemies, man. They got their hands in everything, and especially in the scriptures. They got to control the narrative. Think about all the contracts that these celebrities get, right? When you think about those contracts, these people have a big hand in those contracts. They're very good with their writing and their books and their apprenticeship and their schooling and their institutions and stuff like that. They're very good when it comes to that. So, if they're very good when it comes to contracts and paperwork and all of that to control how people think, then you already know they gotta have their hand in this book. This is one of the number one books that's read. This is a number one book read throughout the world. You mean to tell me the enemy ain't got his hand in that? He got his hand in everything else. And people be like, nah, there's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong there. Yeah, okay. You think so? You just being naive, and it's okay. The world has been naive to so many things, and now so many things are coming out. And it always seems like somebody's hand has been in the cookie jar. It always seems like somebody's hand has been in something. And at the end of the day, everything is not good for you. Seems like nothing is good for you, especially here in America. And they got their hands in everything. And nothing is good for you. That should tell you something. So, yeah, how to study the scriptures, man, it's a heavy one. Heavy, heavy, heavy one. And I'm glad it's about time that I revised this one, man, and really brought forth some heavy stuff. Cause yeah, we in the end game right now. We in the end game, and like I said, the Most High, He talking to us, family. He is talking to us. Yo, Father knew we would be asleep. Like I said, He knew, and He knew that it would come a time when we would wake up and this understanding would start to be popular, and we would all start to figure things out. Like we would question at first, and but it would fester and it would grow. And this is the spirit that the Most High God said He would put upon His people. And that's why He's allowing things to happen. He's allowing them to continue to show their evil, right? So we finally get it together. We finally wake up and see, look, this is something that is not going to end, family. This is something that's going to continue until the end. Okay, is what I was just showing with the last live I did. Okay, where is that? This is something that's going to continue till the end. The Most High knew it, and that's why we got to wake up and gather. And yes, family, yes, it is precept upon precept, absolutely. That's going to save our lives. Them precepts. Okay? Them precepts is going to save our lives. Them precepts is actually going to protect you. I bring that out. Precepts is going to save our life. The law is life. It's our heritage. It's part of our contract, our covenant. The law is everything. So when the New Testament start talking about it's a schoolmaster and all these foolish, backward, twisted, forward, all these different sayings that they try to twist it around. 1 minute Paul is for the law, 1 minute he's not. Like 1 minute he's saying he's a Hebrew, 1 minute he's a Herodian. Like, that's an agent. Those are agents. Like, what? You tight with Rome like that? That's not how the story was going in the what they call it? Forgot what it's called, man. But that's not how it was going down with the Israelites and the Romans. They were at war. They knew who the enemy was. And they were fighting back. Even though they might have been killed, they won some, they lost some. But they were fighting back. And they knew who the enemy was. It wasn't no how it is today. It was war. It was war. And that's what all this stuff is about, man. It's war. People don't understand that. This is warfare. And these people are still waging warfare on you. Look at what these people are doing in these other countries. Look at what they do in, quote unquote, Africa, and why Africa is now what? Trying to rise up now. Africa is now trying to fight back the enemy and get themselves together, right? Why? Because it's warfare still being waged upon them. They're still being raped for the natural resources. They're still being persecuted. They're still being poisoned and used for experiments. Okay? It's warfare. And it's still going on everywhere. It's a war for it's a war for our souls, man. So anyways, man. Again, revised lesson. Way better than the last. Cleansed out that grease. Okay? Got the parasites out. All right, and brought some great understanding forward. All praises to the Most High, man. Yes, it is. It's time for us to go home, man, and be amongst our people. You know, be amongst our people. When we were gathered together, and even in captivity. And you know, when I think about that scripture, when it says the Most High shall be a sanctuary in the places where we shall come. Whenever, you notice, you got to think about that too. Whenever we came together as one, we thrived. Whenever we loved each other, supported each other, and came together, you notice that we thrived. It wasn't no problem. Like, but whenever the enemy came in, we were destroyed. We lost it all. So that's something to really think about. That's why it says, gather yourselves together. It's crucial to our survival, family. The world hates us. They hate us, even though they might not say it. But we can tell from their looks that they give us. We know in their heart, the Most High told us we would be serving our enemies. He didn't say your brothers. He didn't say your friends. You would serve your enemies. I mean, it can't get no realer than that. It can't get no realer than that. You want to call in? You could try to. I'll take one call. I'm about to get off anyway. I'll take a call, family, if you want to call right now. Hopefully my thing is working still. I think somebody tried to call too. Try again, family. If you call. If not, then it ain't working right now. I have to see. But yeah. So, the enemy, man. Gotta consider the enemy in all things. In all things. But I'm glad we waking up. The Father's waking us up. Like he said, I will wake you up in time and measure. right? In measure, in measure. Right? Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. The Father's going to wake us up in time. It's a time for everything. Yes, indeed. See, that's going to be on them, bro. That's going to be on them. And they know what they doing. Them agents, Israel had agents too. Remember that? Israel did have agents, so you know, you got some of them who are just deceived, and then you got some of them who are just wicked. Like they working for the enemy. For sure. They know they working for the enemy. You know? So or they it's something. It's something. So cause it's like, yeah, people get dazzled. All that purple and gold out there looking like the Romans. We ain't fooled. You're working for Rome. We're not fooled. We see you. And we understand. So we're gonna have snakes and wolves among us. For sure. So we're gonna have snakes and wolves among us, family. So people get dazzled like, oh look, they all together, don't be deceived. Because the garments ain't supposed to be that color. The holy garments are not supposed to be like that, according to Scripture. According to Scripture, them garments are not supposed to be that color, buddy. But you know what? Hey, they love the New Testament so much. They serve in Rome. They still serving the Roman powers. Or powers that be. So, no mystery there. That's why I did that documentary, The Roman Israelites. If you ain't checked that out, definitely check that out. But yeah, next up I got the movie breakdown for y'all. I had that by this weekend, no later than Monday. And then I got the lesson for the month, Marriage Part 2, The Ugly Side. It's going to get crazy, so brace yourself. It's going to get real crazy. Okay? And then I still got the July documentary. Oh, it's going to be sweet. I'm just looking at a book that I have for it. Oh, it's going to be sweet. The July documentary. I should have that ready for y'all by a week after I finish the Marriage Part 2. That's going to be fire too, man. That Marriage Part 2 is going to be crazy. Well, of course, the border of blue on the fringe. Hey, man, look. Hey, let me pre-warn y'all, though. When I do this documentary, right, and I do the live, I'm going to be very incognito, okay? So I'm not going to really do so much talking because, of course, these devils love to block me. So I'm going to let y'all know, look, it's ready, okay? But I ain't going to say much. I'm going to let y'all know it's ready, though. You're going to see the picture. But I ain't saying nothing on here. I ain't gonna go in or nothing because these people will definitely try to, ban me or put me on punishment for a week or two or whatever, like they usually do. So I'm gonna put my shades on and I'm gonna say it's ready. Let's go. That's it. For that, especially for that one. Because with the picture and all that I got for it, they waiting for me to say something crazy. So as much as these people be blocking me, boy, they stay blocking me. So yeah, I'm gonna be like, it's ready, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Okay. And I'll give a little trailer. Hopefully I could do a little trailer. Cause that's gonna be a little touchy, so I don't know. Might be a little smidge of something I could give y'all. It might be a little smidge of something I could give y'all, man, but this gonna be too sensitive, man. Too sensitive. You know these people. So, but yeah, that's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. So, oh, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. True, true, true. And see that's why I started my own thing. That's why, cause especially when I be on TikTok, man, they block me. I can't even get a word in. And it's like, as soon as I stop saying something, then it's like they hit the button. It's like they waiting, they watching, they back there, they got all the staff back there watching. And they know what script, like if I'm about to bring out a scripture, it's funny because they did this a couple of times when they blocked me. I would read Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And then I'll be like, and now I'm a precept this now. And as soon as I stop, they cut me off because they know I'm about to show Maccabees. It's so funny, man. I remember one time I brought out how the Most High said they would make us jealous with those that are not a people, and then I said I'm gonna bring out a book to confirm this. And right as I said that, they blocked, they cut me. So they listen and they watching, family. Of course, I mean this is their thing, you know. But yet they say this is the TikTok is a Chinese app or whatever. Yeah, this is a Chinese app, all right. It's a communist app. So yeah, man. Crazy thing is people don't understand America is ran by foreigners. This is why everything is messed up. And even the low level Gentiles don't even understand that. But yet they complain about everything here and they don't understand. The place is ran by people that are not from here. You got the Zionists that's running the show. How's the Zionists running America? What? All right, let me shut up, man. Anyways, lesson is up. Revised lesson, how to study the scriptures, is up in the online school, family. In the regular school and up in the VIP. Next up is Call Tyrone. Call him. Oh, for sure, man. Matter of fact, let me read that scripture, man, since you mentioning it real quick. On behalf of the last live, let me pull up a pic, man, because yeah. This was crazy. This was crazy. Let me go to that script real quick, bro. Says man is like to vanity. His days are as a shadow that passeth away. Absolutely. Absolutely. Truth. And it's crazy because that chapter go into how the Most High going to shut him down. Verse 11. You read verse 11. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children. Whoa. That's verse 11. Whose mouth speak vanity. That's that JC character, man. See if I got a pick, boy. And mouths speak vanity. It's what their mouths speak right here. And their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. Yeah. This is falsehood, man. Them graven images, man. Falsehood, man. Yes, you know what? You right. You right, sis. You right. I agree with that. And I was thinking about that. So everybody be on alert. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going down right now. Like, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that they ain't talking about. The news ain't talking about, but the news want to talk about that. Excuse me. There's a lot going on. But you are right about that. Something is gonna come behind this whole us fighting back. Cause these people are very spiteful. They very wicked, conniving, slippery serpents. Okay? So yes. Look out for a response. Okay? Definitely expect a response from these people. They're going to try to do something to one or two of our people or a few of us. They're going to try to do something. I'm telling you. I know it. They're going to try to do something as revenge. Watch. Because they quiet now. So, I mean, few of them talking, but they're going to try to do something. That's how they get down. Trust and believe. Trust and believe that. So, this is why we got to get back to the Most High God. Come back to Him, His truth. Okay? So the Most High can do what he need to do. The Father is waiting on us to gather. He's waiting for us to come together, come in His name, because He want to do it. The way the Most High speak, you know He want to do it. That's the thing. I ain't never, from my understanding of the Old Testament, everything I've ever read about the Father was always something serious. It was never like a joke around moment. That's something right there. I've never really, the only joke around moment I've ever read about the Father is that He said He would laugh at the heathens. Right? He would have them in derision. That's the only laughter. Like the Most High is laughing at that. That's scary. But it's always been on and popping with the Most High. He's always been serious. So, He's a man of war. The Most High is not nothing to play with. That New Testament character is trash. Nothing like the Old Testament. Nothing like what I understand from the Old Testament. It was never a moment where the Most High was just playing around. He's always been about business. And especially giving it to our enemies when we came together and did what was right. What He said. So, Yo. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to Alabama, though, man, for doing it. Shout out to Alabama for setting the presidents and setting the tone for us, for everybody to come together in this manner. We just need the wisdom behind it now. This is the spirit we need to be in, on point and ready to protect each other. That's the mindset we got to have first. Okay? Once we have that, that means there's love there. It's love there for your people now. That's the one thing they cut off. Or not only thing, but that's one of the biggest things they cut from us is that love that we have for each other, that togetherness. And that's what we need. Because once we are loving each other and about each other, now we could tap into here. Use our minds more. Call out to the Father and fully get the full scope of things, the full reality of things. Because we've been out of reality. But anyways, family, I just wanted to share that with y'all also for the night. The revised lesson is done, is up in the online school. So if you're interested in that, you could definitely check that out. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, let's say that. Next up is they clone Tyrone. So, family, y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Y'all be safe out there and keep a chair on spare. Keep a chair on spare, family. You heard? Anyways, I'll be back this weekend, family. Y'all be safe. I'm going to check out, man. Shalom, Israel. All praise to the Most High God.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. All ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's